Hey, what is up, guys? How's everybody doing? I see we got Lucas in here pulling the all-nighter. We got Volcano, we got Tagman, Ragnarsson, and it looks like we got a few other people straggling their ways in here as well. What is up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? Well, this morning, I guess, for you, Lucas. How are you doing, bud? All right, guys. How's everybody doing? Hopefully this whole stream thing works out all right. Hey, we got Naoli, what's up? We got Alex Funboss with the first bits. Hey, what's up, dude? Thank you so much for the bit. All right, so today's project that we're gonna be working on, I've been teasing for a little while, is we're gonna be flying on over to this whole area right here, and we're gonna be working on building up all these walls going all the way across. Yeah, new overlay. I've been messing around with it just a little bit, seeing if we can mess with it, make it look a little bit more professional in here. But yeah, we got a bunch of stuff here, and we're going to be working on it and just kind of chilling and building up the walls tonight. And I am so pumped for it. The goal is to get us all the way over to this point over here. We got Telex with the follow. Thank you, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So the goal is to get our walls at least in place, the stone part of them, heading all the way out to this point so we can kind of get this stuff linked up here and make it look a little bit better. There is our amazing city appearing here in the background, and it is looking so sweet. There's a few new ones over there that the videos have not released yet, so you guys get some exclusive previews, as we might be calling them here. But yeah, the plan is that hopefully one shulker box of everything will be more than enough stuff. Alex Funboss, thank you for the 100 bits, man. I'm gonna give more because I'm nice. Hey, man, I'll take it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so the goal is this week, if we can figure out how this whole streaming thing works again, and if it actually works at the new apartment. So you guys will have to let me know how the stream is doing for you guys on your end, kind of as we go out, if there's any drop frames or anything like that. I thought that was a full thing of stone. That is definitely not a full thing of stone. That's an issue. This one's full cobblestone, so we got that going for us. But yeah, so the goal is kind of to see what it's looking like, and I might try and play with the idea of throwing a few more streams in everywhere else, or like once a week or something like that if I possibly can. So we'll kind of play that by ear and see how it goes, because I miss it. I miss getting in here and streaming with you guys. So heads up on what we got going on in here. Iskell would not be proud of that shulker box, but it's like the best shulker box ever. It's full of diorite. What could you not want? All right, so we're taking these guys up this high for now. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to stack our cobblestone, andesite stone up to the diorite, send that stuff all the way across there, and then we will come back in and do a little bit of texture variation on it, make it look all super nice. That beard. Hey, man, thank you. I'm trying to grow it out a little bit here. All right, so I'm seeing that we are getting a little bit of lag on that guy, unfortunately. Cool. We got Agent Nemitz with the host. Thank you for that host, man. Let's see. I just created an account to say hi. You're my favorite builder. Hey, Jack GTX, thank you so much, man. He spoke to me. Oh my god, oh my god. Bro, it's like 5 a.m. Chill up. Hey, Vasa, I'm sorry, man. Hey, Saturday we'll do a much earlier stream here, so don't you worry. We'll be getting that stuff going up for you European people. Will be a little bit more friendly there. So I'm thinking we might actually just go ahead and do this whole outside here and make the... Oh, of course, now Me6 pings in the Discord saying that I'm live. Thanks, Me6. Me6. I don't know. But yeah, so the plan is just kind of, we're going to go through all this place, chill with you guys. Figured we'd just be hanging in tonight's stream. I'm going to go ahead and bump these guys all the way up to this point. But yeah, no big plans. Just got a project to chill and work on here. So hopefully you guys are down for a chill ride. I know for some of you it's way too late. Hey, Mythical Sausage, what's up? We got Diane from Discord. What is up, guys? Sorry, the chat's like all the way over here and the game's here, so I'm gonna try and see if I can't maybe slide this thing around a little bit, but yeah, oh well. Did you hear about the new MSI GTX 2070s? Even though there's 100 difference between them, they use the same chip. I have not looked into those at all. I've been avoiding buying computer parts or looking at computer parts because the second I look at them, I'm gonna buy them because my computer's running a little slow. So, all right, Vasa, thanks for stopping by, man. Catch you later, dude. Catch you on the flip side. Ha ha. how's everybody doing though? Sausage, how are you doing, man? It's I see it's almost, what, 11 o'clock over there for you? So, welcome guys, welcome. So, hope everybody's doing just fine today, just fine and dandy. We'll go ahead and kind of build these sections of the walls up here together. I'm trying to think of what I used to do for that one, because I want to make sure we get that stuff stacked up correctly here as well. So let's go ahead and count. I want to count this one here just real quick to make sure that beard's looking all sexy. Oh, yes, yes. It's, I guess I haven't done any update videos besides the Kawaii vlog for a while. We got Mad with the follow. Thank you, man, so much. All right, so we got, I did not count that at all. Probably should have counted this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And I think we're looking at, do you go up? You're at the top. So we go 1, 2. Okay, cool. Perfect. The top is 3 stone, then 2 diorite. And so we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 D, 3 stone. Sorry, typing this in chat. You guys can't see it. 5. What was that? Andesite. And then we're looking at. Sorry, I'm just making sure I did this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. 7 cobble. All right, got that in my notes. So you guys can't see it because it's right behind my name or my background. Is that sound foam in the background new, or is that one in the old apartment too? It is brand new. So there's a lot of street noise in our new apartment, unfortunately. So I wanted to get a little bit of sound dampening in here. So I got those guys. I got them online for like 50, 60 bucks, and it was really great. So all 6 of them were, or 6, it's 6. All 6 of them were 60 bucks in total. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Perfect, cool. I'm gonna actually just stack this up on every single one of these just so we can have it here ready to go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Is that looking to be about the same height? Hey, what's up, dude? I'm doing great. How are you doing, man? Your name's in dark purple, so I can't really see it. Who is that? We got Maxim. Hi, I got it. Looking real closely to the monitor there. I'm doing great, man. It was a rough work day, so I'm really happy to be at home here just playing some Minecraft and chilling, so I'm very excited for it. My internet is terrible tonight. I'll try to catch the next stream. All right, Telex, if you're still here, man, you have a great night, dude. Turbo click with the follow. What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We got Stone Wolf with the follow as well. Thank you, man. Sorry I got you guys backwards there, but thank you both of you guys for checking out the stream tonight. So hopefully you guys are all having a great day. All right, so that stuff's ready to go. We can start kind of working our way over back and finishing up this section over here, which will be pretty good. We're basically bringing this guy up an extra 2 on the andesite level. This is kind of, I see this as like layering the cakes, and then after that we go in and we can mix it up and kind of mash the colors and layers together and try and make it look a little bit better than just being these strips across. So bear with me here as we work through this one, guys. It's gonna look cool in the end, I hope. Let's see here. What do we got? We got anything special happened this week? I hosted a LAN, so I jumped out my window and ran around outside at 3 a.m. Hey, nice, man. I remember those days. Those were great. I don't know if any of you guys are old enough, but don't think I've ever watched a live stream of Minecraft before. Hey, well, welcome, dude. Hopefully you enjoy it. We're just chilling and working through some of the grinds, so won't be as high energy, I guess, as the videos themselves, but it'll be a cool one, I hope. I don't know if any of you guys, did any of you guys play Gauntlet Dark Legacies when you're growing up? It was like this top-down dungeon crawler game where you could basically, you just like fought through all these crazy levels. It was back on like the original Xbox. And that was my game of choice for LAN parties. We would stay up forever playing that game. That one and Mario Party 4, I think it was. Those were the good old days. You guys, some of you might be too young to know where that is, and that just makes me feel old, but you know, that's fine too. What do we got in here? We got, my real question is, where's Coda? I took Coda to work with me today, and he is passed out by the front door right now, which is awesome. That dog was pushing the limits for me today at work. So I'm gonna leave him sleeping over there. He was whining like crazy all day at work, and it was really annoying to deal with. So it was kind of a bummer. What? Hey, fWhip. Atra says, I just lurked, but I was wondering what those light shaders you used in one of your latest videos was. These shaders I was using were the Silder's Enhanced Default. If you just Google that, it's SILDUR for the name, Light Default. And you can go ahead and find it pretty easily. Gauntlet was awesome. Heck yeah, dude. I remember using the cheat where you could get into be the infinite chicken. That was the best one for sure. Gauntlet was the way to go. Currently making way through the building with fWhip series. Glad to catch the stream. Hey, Turbo Click, that's awesome, dude. I hope you're enjoying it. It's the beginning's a little cringy. I'll say that much, but it's a fun one. I've had a lot of fun over the course of like growing as a YouTuber through this series, and it's been so great. We grouped up to play RuneScape back in 2006. Hey man, I feel ya. I still have some buddies that are still playing live on some of those old legacy servers. I don't know how they do that. I cannot deal with those graphics anymore. And it's here I'm playing Minecraft, but you know, that's a different story. Whipper, you're making me feel old. As Sausage said, Gauntlet, the old arcade one. Hey, yeah, we got Gauntlet, the arcade game. I played that one back in the pizza the pizza restaurants, yeah, whatever we want to call those, the pizzerias, the arcades attached to them. Heck yeah, man. Dude, I grew up playing Alex the Kid. Silder's V8 came out today. Ooh. That would be. I'll have to check that out. Mario Party 4 is a great game. Heck yeah, dude. I haven't played a Mario Party for a while. I played. My buddy has a Switch, and we were over at his house last Friday for like a dinner party. There was like a double date thing, and we were just hanging out at their house. And he brought out his Switch, and we all played their most recent Mario Kart. And oh man, it made me feel so old. I could not play the game at all. I was just like, I'm so bad at this. Bring back the original Rainbow Road, and I'll destroy anybody. This new one though, I can't handle it. It was fun though. I had a great time doing it. I'm mostly gonna lurk just since it's getting late. I might fall asleep while listening. Hey man, you can fall asleep to the soothing sound of my voice and the occasional car that rumbles behind in the background. No, I'm just kidding. But you know, if you want to, that's fine too. I don't know if anybody else has ever done it before, so you know, that's fine. And wall. Hey! All right, let's go ahead and, how many stacks are we using per section here? It looks like about 2. Let's go ahead and fill up with another 5 stacks of each of them, if we can. It looks like that's not going to be able to happen. Let's go ahead and drop off a diorite one back here, just because we don't really use it, and pick up some more cobble, because we're going to need a lot more of that stuff. For some reason, the old game I'm best as is the Atari. Hey, the Atari games were awesome. Hey, Little Froggy, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? Welcome. Oh, excuse me, guys. Just finished up eating dinner right before hopping on here, because got home from work a little late. It was a super crazy day, so got home from work probably 45 minutes later than I typically get home. So you know, that was kind of a pain, but we're here and we're chilling, and that's what matters. All right, let's go ahead and throw these last guys on, and we can run over and sleep real quick. I used to play the original Pac-Man back when that was in the arcades, and the Space Invaders games. Those were some of my favorites. Space Invaders was by far my favorite one. Mario Kart is the best console game. Yeah, I'll give you that. It's got the longest lasting history for me, for sure. I think probably back when I actually played console games, Halo 3 was the one that I played by far the most, as far as like a multiplayer game. We'd bring a bunch of buddies over to our house, and we had like a big basement growing up, so we'd just get everybody to bring over their own TVs, their own Xboxes, and we'd hook up like 6 or 7 Xboxes together and just get those massive 20-player battles going on like the big team battles back when those were a thing in Halo 3. Oh, those were so much fun. Someone answer the phone for me. I'm already tired of answering calls at work. Dude, I feel ya. I work as a support engineer, so I got to deal with all the customers when things break. So I feel your pain on that one. I'm gonna steal my brother's PS4 for the Red Dead Redemption 2 launch. Hey, yeah, that one looks fun. Big team battle in Halo 3 is epic. Heck yeah, dude. Back on the, what was that desert map? Oh man, I can't remember the name of that one, but that one was by far my favorite. Just kind of playing in those massive areas. Hey Matt, have a good night, man. Thank you for checking out the stream, dude, and thank you for that follow. You have a great evening, dude. We're just working our way slowly up these towers, and we'll get all the way up to the tippy top here very, very soon. And we can, almost even see the mountain from here. We'll get a giant mountain poking up there in the background here if we pump the render distance up a little bit, but I don't want to drop any frames, so we're gonna leave it right here for now. One of the most satisfying headshots in any shooter. The splat sound was too good. Yeah, definitely. And the swords were like the best, for sure. I got security phone calls that ranges from when you were being robbed, checking into the site, or a store being robbed. Oh yeah, no, I feel you. I'm sure that's not much easier than what I got going on. If anything, your people are a lot more anxious. I don't know. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. I'm just pumped, though, because we got Friday as a work from home day, so I'm ready to just chill at home and not get out of my pajamas for the entire day. And as an adult, that's a really big thing, man. So we're looking forward to that one. Then we'll roll into the Friday night stream and just chill and do that. Starts being robbed sounds cool, but something I'd rather not deal with. I don't know if cool's the right word for that one, Lucas, but that's okay. All right, let's go ahead and jump on down here. What do we got going on this guy, right? Okay, so it's 3, 2, 2, 2. Okay, I can do that one. So we'll go 3 there, and we'll just kind of match them all onto the front side. And let's go bam, bam, bam. So we can go 3, and then 2, 2, and 2. Perfect. Let's see. Does amazing fit better? I don't know. Might be going the wrong way there. Hey, Whip, this is my first time watching someone live on Twitch. Anyway, I love your vids, and I think you are a great builder. Could you give me some tips on building diagonal houses? Diagonal houses... let's see here. Yeah, diagonal houses. What do I typically look for? I'm trying to think. Hey, thank you 3 Hero Kids for that follow, dude. Yeah, build a house at a 90-degree wall, flat surface, and transition at a block at a time. That's a good way of doing it. Sometimes I find actually just working slowly with, like, you'll see a lot of the houses we make, like the storage room right there that we recently built. You can see, like, every, like, 4 or 5 blocks we just pushed it back one. Then you still get your flat faces on some of your walls on the outside of it, but then on the so you have 2 areas that are diagonal, and then the tops and bottoms are flat still. So that kind of gives you a good point to work with there and not really cause too much chaos with it all. So I found that to be really easy to make some diagonal builds without making the full thing diagonal, and then from there you can kind of learn how you like to go about them. So I found that to be really useful. But besides that, yeah, what Volcano is saying there is that you can take the house itself and build it flat up and then see if you can rotate it, just practicing with it. Honestly, diagonal houses, as much as I hate being that person who says it, but practice makes perfect. And also what Lucas is saying there, world edit is a great way because you can select 2 regions if you know how to use the mod. So you can select point A and select point B, and then there's a rotate command, and you can just rotate 45 degrees, and it'll actually give you a decent idea of what it would look like if you took everything exactly as is and just hard rotated it right there. That's a good way to kind of picture in your mind what it would be looking like. I find that really useful if I'm doing creative builds, but in survival, you don't really have world edit. You could, but yeah, you don't really have world edit available in survival. I've never used world edit before. Sometimes I feel like I'm missing out. World edit, I don't like doing creative projects without it, because if I'm doing a creative project, I hate placing every block as I build that. But for me, like survival, I have to place every block because then I feel like I earned it. Creative though, I don't want to do that. I just want to see my vision come to life, and if I spend too much time grinding through just placing blocks over and over again, I start to get burnt out. So that's why I use world edit, and I've been learning how to use voxel sniper recently because Arcalis is forcing me to use it, but That's Voxel Sniper seems like a fun one. I really want to learn it some more, but we used it a lot when we did that 1.13 spawn build one or 2 months ago, and that was really fun to kind of get an idea of how that stuff works, but I still got a long way to go with that one. Let's see here, though. But yeah, I try and come up with like great ways of like doing like, here's the general ideas on how to build like a diagonal house, and I feel like I'm not that great at explaining them. But I would love to do like tutorial series on like general ways to build this type of structure that everybody says is very complicated. Here's how to make it easy. And I'm trying to think of some good ways of how to phrase those things, and I can't figure it out. Volcano, thank you for that follow, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Even though you've been here forever. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. About that spawn, when does the server open? Server is gonna open TBD. I'm working on it. I'm talking with a few hosts right now about getting the server sponsored. I'm waiting to hear back on a confirmation. Somebody gave me a loose confirmation that will 100% fund it to start, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Which that would be a great idea, because if the server doesn't cost me anything, that would be perfect. Or at least if I could get like a base server for free, then I pay something on top of it just to get some sort of a discount. That would be amazing. But yeah, so we're just gonna wait and see anything with Arcalis coming soon. Honestly, I haven't talked to the dude for a few weeks now because he's just so busy with his real life work and everything like that. So I have not been able to talk to Ark as much as I used to. So I'm hoping he's doing all right, but I need to reach out to him and see what's going on. But we'll see. Might get something going up here soon. It's always fun to make the videos with him, so we'll see. I've been kind of getting the creative itch going again, so as you guys probably have noticed by now, my decidedly vanilla stuff has stopped because I got a little burnt out on 2 series, and I'm just so inspired here. Hey, Wiley, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. We're gonna play it by ear and just kind of see what's going on here over the next little while. But yeah, so for all those who are interested in playing on that server, though, basically the whitelist is gonna work as you need to be a member of the Discord channel, and then you can get whitelist access to being on the server, just so we can kind of verify that everybody has an identity. If we have any griefing issues, we know exactly who it was, and we can ban based on that, as much as I don't like to ban people. But yeah, I'm a firm believer in you got to mess up 3 times to really get out of here, but we don't setting very many rules for the server because I want to keep it as vanilla as possible. Basically, there's just gonna be ways to protect your loot and your chests and claim a small area. Did you hear about the 100th working weeks at Rockstar? The 100-hour? Yeah, no, that's insane, man. I see why it happens, though. I can definitely see why the devs like push to do that, to make those games, because they set these unrealistic standards for the games, and everybody's trying to do that bigger and better thing. And then their E3 trailers look freaking amazing compared to what the actual gameplay looks like typically. Spider-Man's an exception. They did a good job with that, but I also understand like the idea of a crunch time, because a lot of great ideas come out of a crunch time, but like at that point, like if you can't have your game done on time, don't release it. That's what I feel like is a great way to go. Same way with like how Mojang does it, where they're like, sorry, I'm turning down the music on my end a little bit. But like the same way Mojang does it, they just say, you know, the update's not ready, guys. We're going to push it back another week. And I think that's awesome. I think that's such a healthy way to develop games. As much as it sucks for the player end, I would rather them wait and finish a game, have all their engineers happy and healthy and the developers wanting to continue forwards, than pushing 100-hour work weeks, than going through. Yeah, Red Dead is going to be an amazing game. But because of that stuff, it's hard for me to support something like that, just because I know what those atmospheres are like, and I know how much like that type of stuff is forced on the developers. Because there's stories that came out through Red Dead where the engineers would be like walking out to go home on a Sunday when they shouldn't be at work anyways, and then their boss would see them walking out and be like, ooh, you don't want to leave. The lead developers are still here, so you want to stay here and make a good impression on them so you can get promoted later. And like, that's such a BS reason to get your employees to stay at work longer, to work harder. Like, that's so dumb. So dumb. But that's enough of me ranting about that. Minecraft Dungeons, though, I hope it's a good game. I really, really love dungeon crawler games, so if Minecraft Dungeons is good and becomes popular, I will definitely do a series on it just because I've played Diablo 3 so much. And, like, I've just played those games so much growing up that I just think that would be such an awesome game. Hey, Mr. X, what's up, dude? Welcome, bud. But yeah, the same thing I was talking about Gauntlet Dark Legacies going up, or going here earlier. If Dungeons is anything like that type of game, 100% you guys will see me playing that one. Okay, let's go ahead and get this last little bit in here, then we can start working towards actually editing it up and getting our texture variation in here. So that'll be some super fun stuff. And then I did not think those would go so quickly. I guess we should have done a bigger stretch of the wall. But we'll see how this stuff all goes here. We do need to figure out... Nope, I'm out of cobblestone. Running back. More cobblestone. But we'll see how everything goes. Red Dead, I don't have a console to get it, so I actually unfortunately won't be able to play it, which kind of blows, but that work goals right there, $40 an hour. Yeah, but the problem is engineers are paid on salary. They're not paid... There is no engineer out there that is ever paid hourly. I can guarantee that, unless they're a temp worker. And then their manager, after 40 hours, would tell them to go home, so they don't have to pay overtime. So these guys were working basically over twice their normal shift, and their normal work hours per week, or probably about twice, because most developers work roughly 50 to 60 hours a week, which sucks to begin with. Why am I trying to sleep? I don't know. So they actually weren't getting any more money out of this. Their hope is that the game does well and their stock price increases, but they won't get any cash value out of it at all, which really, really sucks for the engineers who put all this time and extra time into it. They won't get any direct cash into their bank account. They'll get a stock price increase, which could be a huge direct cash input, but that's a different story. BK Sayer? BK Sayer? I don't know, man. Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. We're gonna go ahead and build this tower here just because we're out here. This thing's gonna look really ugly floating out here in the middle. So the plan for this week, though, is I'm planning on streaming tomorrow night or Friday night, and then also streaming Saturday, doing a big one during the day. We'll probably do a bunch of resource gathering stuff, but I would actually love to be able to get all of our wall sections done completely over the next few days. So that's what we're really focusing on now, is we're going to try and get all these guys done. And the goal for tonight was to get all of the stonework done on it, and then probably start to get the other stuff. We do need to go ahead and get a lot of white concrete built up so that we can actually use that stuff to build with. So we might be going out and do a little concrete mining and such stuff like that. Of what I understand, it's only like 10 people who worked. It was everybody on the direct development team, everybody who worked directly in line with the lead developers, which is kind of like, that's the bad part of it in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know, we'll see what happens with the game moving forward. I hope the game doesn't flop, because that would just be sad for all of them who put so much time into it. But from what it looks like, if the game delivers on what they've promised, it'll be a good game. So we'll see what happens with it, though. I am excited to see where it goes, and I'm hoping that Rockstar eventually put it out for the PC so I can check it out there. Because I'm not going to buy a console just for that, and especially after working at Xbox for a while, I'm never buying a console. I would buy a PlayStation before I buy an Xbox, actually. That's probably a pretty true statement right there. It doesn't what? Alright, let's see, what do we got going on here? Bring the stuff all the way up to the tippy top. Whip, you should add a turret tower on one of the corners of that tower. Ooh, that'd be a good idea. Because this is supposed to be like where the riverway is going through, so this was actually going to be like a big wooden gate through here, kind of down into the water for like barges to get through and things like that. But that'd be kind of cool adding in some sort of a turret to it to make it more interesting. Break it up from being those monotonous same ones all the way throughout there. That's not a bad idea. Thank you. I like that one. Okay, we're definitely gonna need another thing of andesite. Just one more stack, probably. Hey, Sean Bits, what's up, dude? PC specs, if you scroll down, they should be listed down there. I don't know if they're super up to date, though, but I haven't upgraded for a while, so it should be updated. Sean Bits, I'm doing really well, man. Thank you for asking, man. How are you? The game I'm looking forward to is Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, that game seems super cool. Unfortunately, I don't think it's quite something that I'll be able to do on the channel because of the type of game it is. We'll go with that one, but because I'm trying to keep that somewhat family-friendly look here going on. But Cyberpunk does look awesome. It's probably one of those games that I'll pick up and play outside of stream or outside of YouTube content if I ever have free time, but who knows if that'll happen. Let's see. Just because it takes forever to develop doesn't mean it's good. No, I totally agree with that. I mean, like, look at Minecraft. We get one update per, what, 6-8 months to the game, and they add a few things here and there, and I think most of the updates are good. Like, you guys can argue with me if you want, but I think where Minecraft's at right now, I think it's at a really healthy, solid point for its development moving forwards, and I think it's lining up to bring a lot of great things coming forwards. So it'll be cool to see where they go with all of it. But yeah, there's some games like Bethesda. They're working on that new Elder Scrolls game, and they haven't teased anything out about it except for 2 years ago, I think it was now. They teased out an image basically saying Elder Scrolls 6, and that's all it's been, and we haven't heard anything since. So I have such high hopes where that game's going to be going. I'm really, really excited. I love Elder Scrolls games. That would be something that I would definitely pick up. X Dukem Nukem Forever, dev 15 years, mixed reviews. Yeah, or example, yeah. Duke Nukem Forever was, I think I played part of that one. Combat is crap. I had to swear without censoring it. I'd like to see them add in more updates and or get updates out more often. That's definitely true. I think they're leaning towards it. I follow Dinnerbone on Twitter. If you guys don't, it's definitely a solid thing to do. Because he actually tweeted out recently basically being like, hey guys, we've grown our team by basically another 11 developers or something like that purely for Java. So if they have that coming in and 11 more people working on the game, or it's to the team is now 11 when it was at like 4 or 5. I don't remember what it was exactly, but it's more than twice the team says it was before. So give those devs some time to ramp up and get really in line with what the code is, in line with what the product is. And I think we'll start seeing a lot more great updates coming out a lot faster. So I still haven't played Elder Scrolls 5. I have it on my Switch, but I haven't had time. Oh yeah, you need for Skyrim, you need a lot of time to dedicate to that one. That one, if you get sucked into Skyrim, you're in there for a while. I can definitely confirm that one. I think I have like 200 hours logged in Skyrim, and I usually don't put that much time into a game unless I'm doing something with it, aka Minecraft, where we have, what's our stats at? Where's the time played one? They moved it. They moved it. Dang it, man. Where is that? There we go. Time played in this one world, 45.74 days. Not much of that is AFK, guys. I can tell you, not much of that is AFK. As sad as that is. 200 beginner. I got sucked into Stardew Valley 38 hours in 2 weeks. Yeah, I feel you. Watermelon Killer. Hey, what's up, dude? Welcome. Stardew Valley, I'm breaking 150 hours in right now, but that's because me and my girlfriend have been playing Stardew Valley co-op. I picked up an extra copy of the game for her because she always watched me play it and kind of surprised her with it. And then it's the first video game she's ever played and gotten into. So we've been just kind of chilling on the couch every few nights just playing that. It's been so much fun. It's been really cool just kind of being able to hang out and just play Stardew Valley and play through the whole game from scratch again when I'd already beat it previously. So you have 1.3k hours of play. Don't tell me that. I think your math's a little off there, man. I don't know about 100. I don't know. Is that right? I don't know. 45 times 24. I don't think it's quite that much. Roggy Dog, thank you for that follow, man. Welcome. Slash Played is currently 16 plays. Wow, Slash Played. Volcano, don't worry. My main character's up there with you too. I haven't played on him for a while, but... And that's it, guys. That's the whole wall done. Cool, that's a great stream. We'll see you guys later. No, I'm just kidding. We'll go ahead and jump over here to the front, sleep through a night, and then I think it's time that we start adding some texture variation to this thing. Nice. That's a big old stacked up wall right there. This right here turns into that. So all I'm saying, we're building it up as we go. So if you guys want to see the whole building process for something, people yell at me in the comments all the time of showing every step along the build. This is it. This is for those comment people. The ones who yell at me. This is for you. All right, Whip, I gotta go. Have a great stream. Hey, Sean, thanks for stopping by, dude. You have a good evening, man. All right. So, we need more blocks. Let's go ahead and grab the stone, or the diorite. Get another 3 things of stone out here. Probably get some of you, and then get some of you. Go Gillis. Thanks, man. Thanks. Thank you for the follow, dude. Sorry, I got distracted by the wall joke. Considered making a wall joke, but I didn't. Hey, well, thank you. People are allowed through this one. Sorry, I went there. Okay, so we're gonna go up here, and what we're gonna start with is just kind of work. We're gonna be working basically. We'll do this whole side of the wall, going all the way down, and we'll come back on the other side and do it. Remember, peasants would live closer into the walls, just away from the main roads. Yep. We are gonna be adding plenty of little houses and things like that throughout this whole area. Don't you worry, man. The area we're actually in right now, this area is gonna be kind of like an old town, so smaller houses, more cramped style. I'm really excited for it. I think it's gonna be a cool one. So hopefully it turns out to be pretty solid. Let's go ahead and do you, and then we can go ahead and do that guy. Bring you down one. I think we'll go ahead and bring you down here. We got Cowboy Katsuki. What's up, man? Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yep, that's looking like a pretty good. And we'll go ahead and do that too. So general idea, taking a step back here just to show you guys a little process while we're working through it. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. All right. Sorry. Oh, perfect. We're alive. Whew. All right. Yeah, that's general idea. We'll go ahead and bring a little bit of andesite down in here too. Just kind of help smooth it out. And we can basically just jump in here, grab our blocks back, and move along with them. So, how do I subscribe to you? There's a subscribe button at the bottom here if you'd like to subscribe on Twitch, if you'd like to subscribe on YouTube, where most of the content comes out. There is a area down there as well. There'll be a panel that'll link over to the Twitch or to the YouTube channel if you want to go check that stuff out. But yeah, so I will be honest, I don't do a whole lot of Twitch streaming, so don't want you guys to do that expecting there to be a bunch of content here. So support over on YouTube is more than welcome, or more than enough for what I'm looking for right now from all you guys. So you can subscribe at your own leisure. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of action right here. Take you down, bring some of this stuff down. I kind of want to go ahead and do one right there. Yeah, that works. So we can go ahead and do you. Get in here, grab those blockies back. We need all of them that we can get. Tolkien's books are the best. Game of Thrones books are good too, but they're slightly more adult. Yeah, definitely true, definitely true. Have you heard of a book series called Ranger's Apprentice? I definitely read some of those books when I was younger. I've not read them for a long time, but I definitely remember reading them. That was like the Green Ranger dude, the younger kid who found the older ranger and became like, yeah, I'm blanking on what really happened, but I definitely remember reading him and being super into him. I swear I read him. I didn't just find it online somewhere. That's looking pretty good. There'll be an overlapping section right along this area of dark oak stairs every few, so it's okay if it looks a little bit more rough going into the whole thing. Just kind of FYI, looking at all this stuff. But yeah, so that's kind of what it's going to look like in the end. That idea right there. So Ranger's Apprentice and Brother Band are the best book series. What was that one? There's a book series about basically this. It might have been Ranger's Apprentice. I don't think so. But basically these two guys would run around and like cleanse spirits and like fight mythological monsters. It's more of a kid's book. I remember reading it when I was in like 4th or 5th grade, so it might not be popular anymore, but I remember definitely being like super into that one. I used to read so much when y'all need more Tolkien in your life. Y'all need some Tolkien. Hey, Birdstar Cat, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits, dude. Thank you for the Hundo Bitso. Let's go and bring you down. And then we can go ahead and let's do one of those right there. We can go with you, do a little bit of that action, bring ourselves all the way up to the top here. Do some of this stuff. It's been a long time since you streamed, so do you remember when the guy came in and blessed your stream? I remember that now. Never read Brotherhood, didn't read Keys to the Kingdom and his good book series by Garth Nix. Oh, cool. I've been wanting to get back into reading, but man, with making videos and editing and all that stuff, I just don't have a whole lot of time. So between that and taking care of the dang dog, there's not a whole lot of time in the day to be doing all the reading and extra things I'd like to. Like I was trying to get really into drawing again for a little while, and unfortunately I would kind of have to push that to the back burner again, which I'm really bummed about because I really want to improve my drawing ability because I kind of suck at it. How's the dog doing? He's good. He just turned 1 year old, so he's good. He's really healthy. He's awesome. He's kind of on the smaller side, which we're really happy about. He's kind of peaked out at about like 60 pounds-ish, and that for a husky is pretty small. So it's been really nice having kind of a more tame one. His energy levels, though, oh man, this dog is hyper. He has so much energy. We take him to the dog park every weekend and run him. Just run him hard. Just let him go crazy for like 2 hours. And he comes back and he's like, I'm gonna go sleep for a half hour and then I'm ready to go again if you guys want to. But now he's gotten to like that cuddly, I'm not a teenager, but I'm still a teenager, but I really like my parents phase. So it's been really funny to watch him kind of like snuggle up next to us. Instead before he'd be like, get away from me, I don't even want to talk to you. Everybody can have their opinion, you don't need to find reading interesting, yeah. I already read it, but thank you. Yeah. Let's see here. What are we looking at? That's actually looking pretty good. So we're going to bring in that like stone brick wall thing that we have kind of down there along the edges of this, just as a heads up. My dog is 4. She used to be so energetic, and it's now a couch potato. I'm lucky to get her out for a walk at least once a day. Oh, man. Cowboy Katsuki. I have all the Lovecraft stories. That like purple name that you guys choose is so hard to read when you have dark mode enabled for Twitch. So I'm like looking over like, who said that? Like, I need a magnifying glass. fWhip, have you watched The Hobbit? Yes, I have. I enjoyed it for being a Lord of the Rings movie, but overall, The Hobbit could have done a little bit better. I thought it was interesting when I went to see it, and I enjoyed watching it in I think I saw most of them in theater, so I did have a good time watching them, but I think it was not as good as the first one, sadly, but I did enjoy it. I did have a good time watching them, so I would watch them again. I would watch them. Oh, we are way too high. Hello. Nope, you're supposed to go in there. That's fine. We'll go ahead and do you and you, and then we can take our diorite, bring you down there a little bit, bring that guy down a little, and then maybe do that as well. Just trying to give me that diorite. Oh, and we're down. If you ever go to New Zealand, you should go to the Hobbiton. It's a great experience. I am, we might make it down there. I am going to Australia next May, actually, so that'll be really fun. My brother moved down there for a year. He decided to grab a visa and just go explore the world for a while. So he moved to Australia, so for a year. So we're going to go down and visit him for a week or two. And I'm seeing if I can actually meet up with Jancy, surprisingly. I think that'd be pretty funny to say hi to him. But because I've gotten to know him fairly well over the last little bit. I'm a couch potato. It'd be lucky if you get me away from an electronic and a couch or chair for more than 10 minutes. going outside has its merit. I will say that. I used to be a couch potato, hardcore. Like, I would not get off at all. Outside of going to like sports practices and things like that back in high school. And then when I got to college, I was like, I don't have any practice. Put a random diorite at the base of the wall. It wouldn't work with the gradient. It'd look like weight. It would stand out. It would stand out a lot. We might do some like crumbled ones because we're getting the diorite stairs. Yes. Just one. There you go. Right there. See, it's so bright. It's so bright. I can't do that. I can't do it. I'll give you a stone. I'll give you a stone. I'll trade you for a stone. I'll trade you a 1 diorite for a stone. I'd never go to Australia. No one is going to make me fly for 12, 16 hours. Yeah, it's like an 18-hour flight for us. But we're hoping when we're down there that we can jump over to New Zealand for a little while just to go see what that's like. Because I want to go to New Zealand more than Australia, but I guess I should go visit my brother because, you know, I won't have seen him for about a year. So, you know, I probably should stop by and say hi. I like that. That works. Let's go and do that. And it's nighttime. Back to our bed. I'm in Florida, so that'd be a long flight. Ooh, yeah, you'd get another 3 hours on top of me. That'd be like 20 to 21 hours. I'd go to Australia so I can catch some Kangstan. Do they only spawn there for Pokemon Go? You like how I knew exactly what you're talking about, Burstar? I knew exactly what you're talking about. I hate the food on flights, but once you get to the country, it makes the flight worth it most of the time. Yeah. Well, international flights, at least for like flying to Australia and whatnot, aren't too bad as far as like flight service and things like that. So it's really not bad. I haven't been international for a while though, so it could be different now. We'll have to. I'll give you guys a whole vlog. What time zone? It is currently 8:25 at night for me right now. I'm in the Pacific time. I live on the West Coast in the U.S. Let's see. We can go ahead and do you, and then I'm gonna take 1 diorite, throw him right there, and then do that stuffy stuffs. Question: Do any of you know Madness 64 Jamsy Boy? Yeah, I know both of them. Jamsy Boy actually is one of the people who first got me into building in Minecraft, so I guess I owe him something. I just realized your main hand is on the right. No, it's not. Oh yeah, main hand is on the right. Main hand's always on the right. That's definitely normal. West Coast, Best Coast. Heck yeah, dude. I know both of them, yeah. New Sinnoh Pokemon. Okay, so that's looking nice and textured all the way up there, which is pretty cool. Now we gotta deal with this big boy. Can we go ahead and do like this? We're gonna need to get up a block. Nope, flower, get out of here. We go. Oh, hello. That was weird. Let's go ahead and do something like you, and then that'll be fine. And we can do that. Let's go ahead and bring our cobblestone up like there. We do just a little bit of that action going up to the top here. We basically want to keep it making it look like there's still those like bands kind of going across, but more or less like it's really, really broken up. So we want to kind of really lighten this area up here. And then up here we start to probably bring in those bands themselves, going all the way up to the top. We can go ahead and get rid of you. We can do like that guy right there. And maybe right here we'll like trade them out, so we can do a stone on the bottom. That kind of tends to work out pretty well. Here we can go ahead and start bringing in our little bits of diorite coming down. So I'm thinking that, because we don't want too much in the diorite way. Flip is, it's possible to change the right hand to the main hand, so lefties I tend to change it because it's more comfortable. Yeah, I know you can do it. I've tried so hard to change it, and I cannot. I'm a lefty too. I am left-handed, and I cannot do it. I have to play games with like the right-handed perspective. Lefties are weird. I say it as a natural born lefty. His parents forced me to grow up to switch to righty. Oh man, that's a bummer. That must be hard. I was like always weirded out being a lefty, and I can't hold a pencil right because of like the way that they try and teach you to do it growing up. Like that works for right-handed people, not left-handed people. And my teacher was basically like, no, it's fine. Like, you just do it. So I always had a hard time learning how to do that stuff. But, yeah, so. Did you hear about the Taco Bell Edition Xbox? Hey, Jacob Whitman Gaming. What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream, man. Ain't it wild that people use different hands for everything? Crazy, dude. Oh my gosh. Lucas, you just made me hungry. Hey, Raceworks, thank you for that host, man, with the 7. What's up, guys? Hey, how's everybody doing? I'm a left-handed person, but I broke my arm 3 times, so now I can write with both my hands. Hey, I guess that's a good skill to have. I grew up playing water polo, and so for me, I actually learned how to throw right-handed, because I'd play like the first half of the match throwing right-handed, then I'd randomly at halftime just switch to throw lefty, and be way more accurate throughout it, and it messed with everybody who we'd go against, and it worked really, really, really well. So I got into like a habit of that and kind of kept going with it. But that really helped me figure out a lot about how to kind of use my right hand more, I guess. Because before I could not do anything. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. We are just chilling tonight, building up some new walls and things like that throughout the bordering up our big city we're working on over there. So I was working on some walls, basically end goals to make them look like that. Thank you guys for stopping by, though. Hope you guys enjoy it. We're just chilling tonight. First stream back in a few months now, so we're just kind of chilling and having some fun. But not gonna lie, Lucas, I picture an Xbox made out of taco shells. If it is not covered in taco shells, I'm gonna be so sad. Also, if it doesn't come with a box of tacos, that makes me more sad. I like that. That worked out pretty well. Getting that nice highlight with our diorite stuff at the top. These sunflowers are being really annoying. I like that. That turns into that. I think it's pretty good. Red's Shadow, what's up, dude? Thank you for the follow, man. Welcome. Before I leave, we need the bad Lucas emote. I don't think I can do it tonight, man. I'm working. I will work on it. I promise. It's gonna happen. We'll get it on the Discord at least. But, alright, Lucas, thanks for stopping by, bro. You have a good one. Hey, Red Shadow, thank you for checking out. There's a nice sunflower in your guys' face. Did not realize that there for a second, but yeah, man. Let's go ahead and drop all thisy stuffy stuff down here. We can go ahead and do a little bit of action right like that, and then maybe like one right in here. That works for the bottom area. But you just promised before I leave? Man, I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'm working on it. I promised Lucas like 3 or 4 months ago that I would make a emote for him in the Discord channel called Bad Lucas, because he kept saying stupid stuff, and then I keep forgetting. So people in the Discord channel, you guys will have to remind me that I gotta get around to making that. Can we go over here and do that and that and you? We can go with you and bam, like that. And under functional, thank you for the follow, dude. I'm seeing you're functioning enough to click that follow button, so I think you're doing just fine. Perfectly functional. There you go. There's a new name for you. That's all you need for this late in the night. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that stuff in here. We can go right like that. How's our inventory looking? We still got plenty of stuff in here. We're good, man. We're good. I want to go ahead and get a little bit of you, and a little bit of you, a little bit of you, maybe there. Let's go ahead and bring one all the way down to that low. And then here, I'm thinking we're actually going to go ahead and do that guy, and then we can go ahead and throw in another little andesite thing right in there. Jumping in here to grab all of our blocks. I'd love to help with designing the moat. Hey, Birdstar, if you want to make some, if you got some concepts, feel free to share them in the Discord. I'd be down to check them out, man. Albert Stuff 34434333333. Thank you for the follow, man. I think I got all the 3s in there. What's up, dude? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Would be good for building up a portfolio. Hey, well, if you want to make a mode, Birdstar, you're more than welcome to, man. Note to self, don't use dark mode to stream, makes the stream look on Chrome, makes the stream look all gray. That is not good. Not good. I guess I should turn off the gray overlay on the stream. Let's go ahead and bring you guys down here. Then we can go ahead and do a little bit of work messing around with this stuffy stuff. Right there, that's pretty good. And we can do you. We can go ahead and take this stuff, bring up like right there. Bring that guy up one. Bam, 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 like there. Then we can take you like this. That's pretty good for a base point right there. I think that's a good start. This bottom layer is going to be totally covered in cobblestone, so I don't know why I'm doing it. You making the walls for a castle? This is actually the walls for a giant city. So yeah, so the city's on this side, and that outside there is actually like a big farmland region and all that stuff. So we're working on the city over here, kind of over on the YouTube stuff, and I figured we'd get a giant city wall going here for a good stream project to work on for a while. So not quite the castle. The castle has been a little bit larger. What's going on with my music, man? Oh, it looked like it. All my stuff went through. Okay. Got it. Fixed it. Music's back on. Forgot to put it on loop, so it went through everything in an hour and stopped. Oh, it's a good first night back streaming. Is it nighttime? We can still finish up this section. We can do it. We do have the power. Let's go and do this. And if anything, I need to get some more phantom kills in. I think I've still only killed... Why did I break that? I was going to put a stone there. That is a stone. Go and do that, though. Nope. Down. Okay. Let's go and do that guy. And... Nope. Nope. And got it. Cool. Perfect. I need help transferring a village into a medieval village. Well, we just happen to have one of those. Actually, for those of you guys that are new here, and I think a lot of people haven't seen it for a while, we'll go take a stroll through the village here after we sleep through this night. We can go say hi to all of our villagers. Excited for the scaffolding block in 1.14? I mean, you see me going up and down here, breaking and building blocks, so heck yes, I'm excited, man. I am so pumped for that. That is something I'm looking forward to a lot. But yeah, so this is the main entrance to the city, or one of the main entrances, and there's a bunch of the buildings for the city over there. And out here we got the big old farming village, so these are all big fields full of stuff. I still want to come in here and build an inn there. I just need to get around to that eventually. But yeah, we got a Minecraft village that spawned here and naturally spawned with a fishing with a mending villager in it. So I decided to go ahead and totally revamp the whole thing, and it turned out really cool. So we started with just like default Minecraft village. If you want inspiration for recreating a medieval village, here you go, guys. This is our big guy right in here. So we got all this stuff. We got a bookstore in here. It's looking pretty dandy. This one, I will warn you, this has not been touched since October of last year. So nothing here has been built for a whole year. So yeah, we got all these guys around, all the nice villagers. They're just chilling in here, running around. We got our pups. We got all of our pups, and yeah, it's a big old freaking village in here. We can jump on a roof here real fast and get a better view. Yeah, it's pretty massive. And even better than this guy is, I think many people use slime blocks for scaffolding at the moment, especially if you have tons of slime like we have. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of slime. Actually, no, that's a lie. I do have a slime farm. I built back like, I think like 16, 17 months ago. I built one of those Exuma slime farms that is just you dig straight down to the bottom of the chunk, put a 3-high cactus with an iron golem on top of it and a slime chunk. That's my slime farm. I redstone with the best of them. Yeah, so that's been my slime farm. Yeah, we got this whole village here. We got a super cool church back here. And then this has been my big project. Well, I gotta bounce. All right, Vanilla Raccoon, thank you for hanging out, man. You have a good evening, dude. We'll be doing a stream tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday, most likely. So, yeah, for all you guys who are new and haven't seen this guy either for a long time, this is our big custom biome. This is completely survival built, 100% by hand, and to prove it, here you go. Times used. 184,000 dirt blocks placed. That's how we go. But yeah, so this kind of comes up into the custom biome area. It's not nearly done at all. We're taking a break from it and building up our big city over there. But I haven't been up here for a while, so I figured we could all wander up here and take a look at it. But yeah, so up here we got the custom biome. Really, really tall mountain range, leads into a lot of stuff. And the idea is the whole thing will actually end up looking kind of like a forest bit right here. So a very condensed and tight forest region. So you're walking through all of it, all custom trees. Built just kind of as we're going through it. So just slowly building those up. Later on the stream this week, if we want to, we might come back and build some more stuff. And it comes over here into what is going to be like a Nordic Viking village area with a little pig pen out front. So we got our piggies chilling in here. They've been there for quite a few months. And then we got the big old front gateway. This we built right when 1.13 came out, to give you a point of reference when this guy was built up. And then we got some carrot fields and things like that throughout this area. So we got big old carrot fields right over there. And the course block looks good there. Yeah. But yeah, so we got our big old gatehouse right there. Diagonal gateway. Love me some diagonals. And then I guess the big important thing of this region up here is actually probably the mountain range that we built. The giant freaking mountain range. This guy, I don't know if this will lag the stream or not. Some reason flying's been giving me some lag, so I'm sorry if it does. But that is our custom mountain that we've been working on. It is very tall, very, very big, and it's doing some great things. We can get a better view from right over here probably. So it's pretty legit though. I'm very, very happy with this guy. So you can see the custom mountains up there. Completely hollowed out underneath. We started in 1.7 and still in 1.0 because, yeah, 1.13 is pretty laggy on those servers. I wish the mountain you could do a caved-in mine entrance, put an outdoor out front sign. This is Jackie was here. Maybe I'll keep it in mind, Jackie. But yeah, we got a big old mountain range up there that it's slowly gonna expand back that way. It resulted in times used 81,000 stone being placed. So we'll. Hey, Robbie Gold, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. We are chilling, dude. Hey, name's still wrong, but Dubs has arrived. Hey, Ramus. What's up, Ramus? How you doing, guys? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome. You know, for a first stream I looked it up, it was a first stream in 6 months. It's been doing pretty good, so thank you. You're building God. Hey, well, thank you, man. I try. I try. I'll show you guys a little bit of what we're working on right now, actually. We can go and fly on over here. So, I'm not going to spoil anything, so we're not going to go up too close, but you guys can get a good little back-end view right here. This guy right here is what we are working on now. We were talking with The Rock, one of the Java MC devs, and he said he also fixed the fish AI cod, and yeah. No, I've heard the 13.2 stuff is supposed to resolve a lot of the lag issues, so I'm hoping that really does it, because the server, I play on the decidedly vanilla server, and I couldn't take the lag anymore. I had to stop. How do you get inspiration for your builds? A lot of where I get inspiration is looking at Pinterest. I have a lot of Pinterest boards. I actually have it linked in the Discord channel. If you want to follow me on Pinterest, you're more than welcome to. But there's just so many things on there, from just a lot of game art. I look up a lot of game art for like World of Warcraft game art. What they did for like the City of Stormwind is a lot of what I'm looking for this type of stuff. And then also a lot of things like Dishonored. I look up a lot of game art. So Skyrim, Dishonored, Assassin's Creed, a lot of those big ultra realistic medieval style games or ancient style games. I look up a lot of those for ideas, and then I turn that into Minecraft. I never take inspiration from another Minecrafter's build, really, because I try and take something from real or another game and bring it into Minecraft and turn it into blocks. So I think of Minecraft as Legos, but a heck of a lot cheaper. So, you know, basically the same thing. And you can't step on Minecraft. You can't destroy your foot at night just stepping on Minecraft. So that's why I stay here. But yeah, there's plenty more stuff in the world if you guys do want to check it out more. I do have a world tour video over on the YouTube channel. You can find a panel for that down below if you guys want to go check that stuff out. We are doing another world tour and download here pretty soon. We're just working towards the last few episodes for it. It's every 25 episodes, so I finished up, what episodes? I'm working on episode like 147 right now, so we're almost at 150. The pain fWhip, thanks for reminding me of the Lego step. Hey man, I'm here to help. It's what I do. I don't know. It's not what I do. But I get really inspired by BioShock games and Fallout, but I'm way too uncommitted to do a world. I feel you, man. I feel you. Give me that block. Yeah. I'm actually thinking about working on a video here because I've played in this world now for 46 days. So I'm thinking about creating a video to kind of help with that, though. If that's something you guys are interested, I'm curious to hear your feedback on that. I want to go ahead and like create a video that's basically like, here's some tips that you can use to create your own forever world and how to stay inspired to keep working in within one world. Because I feel like there's a lot of people who are like, man, I want to do that, but I just don't know how. So I figured it'd be kind of a cool one to make like a video on and see if we can do it actually pretty well. Never found stepping on Lego painful. Who are you? And where did you get your feet? Let's go ahead and do a little like 3 blocky thing right there. Then we can go ahead and do something like this. Yes, that would be good, Ton. Yes, yeah, please do. Especially tips on terraforming. I do want to do a video like that soon. I need to figure out more about how I want to do that one, though. I was doing a building school video. I made like a whole first series in it, or first episode in it, and I hated the video, so I ended up not publishing it. So that was the first YouTube video that I've ever actually made and just been like, this isn't something that I see myself putting out on my channel, and I don't see myself watching this if I did it. Triple B, little brother. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for the follow, dude, and welcome to the stream. So like that was the first video I've ever like made and been like, I can't put this on my channel. I can't bring myself to do it because I'm just not happy with it. So I'm trying to find a new way to do that in a better format. So give me some time and I'll get that type of stuff down. What are you doing to that wall right now? I'm just adding some texture variation to it. Just make it look a little bit less flat, you know? Just getting a little bit of extra stuff in there so it looks a little bit better. So we can make it look a little bit more natural. Kind of putting a gradient to it so it looks darker at the base and lighter towards you get to the top. Just kind of helps with the scale, makes it actually feel larger. Been watching since you started the series. Hey, well, that's awesome, man. You've been a long-time supporter, so thank you very much. Yeah, you can see right there. So right now the tower looked like that previously, just kind of like a cake stacked up, and now it's got a little bit of extra depth to it and shape and form. And just try and go that one step beyond. If you add a little bit of texture variation, it can change your builds a heck of a lot. So I do need a video like that in my life. Hey man, I'll work on it. I'll work on it. Looks good. Maybe make a flying machine that makes gradients while the player. We made a flying machine that makes gradients while the player AFKs. Ah, yeah, that'd be useful. You have to do an underground monument to Roggy Dog. He's a god. Are you a designer of some sorts out of Minecraft? No. I'm an engineer, like a programmer. I'm a computer engineer. Are you adding other details to the wall other than texturing? Yeah, so the end result for the wall is actually going to be the exact copy of these guys. So we're just working on the stone base to it now. So I'll work on getting that stuff placed up on there at the end. So once we get this stuff all finished up, we'll start adding in those extra details to it. This just kind of comes down to the time and how much effort we're able to put in tonight. So we've been going for already almost an hour and a half. So my voice is, I haven't streamed for a while, so my voice is starting to not like me very much anymore. I actually want to go ahead and throw a little bit more stone up here. And I have 3 calls for work in the morning, so I need to actually talk with people for about an hour and a half. Hey, Verx Fortnite, what's up, dude? Welcome, man. You being a computer engineer makes so much sense. Computer engineer not even playing technical Minecraft. Don't ask me, man. I can program. All right. We gotta talk for a second. I I can program in 14 different languages confidently, and I can probably make about 20 different ones work. You put me in front of Minecraft Redstone, I know nothing. That stuff has no logic to it. There's no reason for the things that happen to it. All of it's because stupid bugs, and I hate it, and I can't make sense of it. Bedrock Redstone I can do, but Minecraft Redstone, I cannot do it. I don't know why. It just does not work for me. I've tried so many times, and it just frustrates me. Hey, Burks Fortnite, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the stream, dude. And that's my rant on Redstone. Y'all didn't expect that. Let's go ahead and get in here and get all of our blocks. Bugs, just read the code. Hey man, I don't know. Those like proxy ones and everything, I can't do it. I always accidentally proxy power things. I'm just like, this doesn't work. So I've given up. I like building too much. Redstone frustrates me and stresses me out when I'm doing that in Minecraft, but if I'm just building and kind of enjoying this side of things, I do a much better job of like staying calm and enjoying it. So that's why I kind of stick with the building. I was gonna kill the chicken. There we go. Riz, you're so petty, I love it. What are we doing? We already finished that side. Let's go ahead and jump up right here. Delete him. Isn't Redstone based more on electrical current versus language? Yeah, Redstone is all electrical engineering. Sad part is I took a bunch of classes on electrical engineering. If you give me wiring, I can make any of the AND, OR, NOR, NAND gates, whatever it is, any of those basic circuits, I can do that. Like, literally in front of you, I could do it. You put me in front of Minecraft Redstone, that stuff is not coming out the way it should. I think it's that I don't understand, like, all the uses of the different blocks that are available, like why people use cauldrons and things like that when making them. That stuff just doesn't make sense to me for why it's there. So, yeah. This is definitely one of my favorite chat feed of all Twitch. We could use some more people to look into the code to help us find bugs. Oh man, Minecraft Redstone just for me is not the way I like doing it. I think you just need a little Redstone 101 class. Hey man, if somebody has a good Redstone 101 class that is not, here's how you make this circuit to do this thing, I would be so down with doing it. If anybody has recommendations on that, I would definitely watch videos or things like that there to figure it out. But Redstone is pretty boring. We are way past that. I'm getting into coding, but I'm really pretty freaking good at wiring and robotics. Yeah. Well, if they all kind of lead into the same, honestly. As I'm saying, I can't understand Redstone. Yeah, Ilmango does not explain anything. I love his videos just because I'm amazed at what he can do. That guy has a serious skill with the game, but I just can't do it, dude. I can't do it. I just need like one of the Mojang devs who's like in charge of Redstone to sit down with me and be like, yo, dummy, this is how it all works. Here's how the stuff goes. And then I'll just be like, oh. And then I'll start doing Redstone stuff. If you think it's good, you should see the stuff we found. Hey man, I'd be down to check it out. Whoa. Making electrical circuits are relatively easy, yeah. Mumbo Jumbo does a good job of them. Airwinator with a follow. Thank you, man. Welcome to the stream, dude. Let's see here. What do we want to do? That looks good. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and bring you down a little bit. Hey, thank you for the 1 bit, dude. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, man. That's too much. Nope, that's the same block. And there we go. Give me that block. Let's go ahead and get all this stuff gathered up here, and that looks like way too much in the andesite way right there, so we're actually going to go ahead and bring in some stone down there to mix it up a little bit. Throwing down that big money. Whoa! You and Scar need to do a collab build. I would love to do that. Scar has been one of the biggest inspirations for me probably ever, as far as like learning or expanding my Minecraft knowledge. I wouldn't say I've really learned a lot from Scar, because I feel like a lot of the way he does his videos now are just kind of like, here's this amazing thing I built. Totally respectable. Love that about him. I love the content, but like you get some ideas here and there, but you can't really get the whole picture of how it really came together. But I like Scar is probably one of the reasons why I actually started making content and like moved into kind of how I'm doing it today. So I really, really owe him a lot for that one. I'm very, very thankful for what he does. So you guys know, hashtag vote for Jelly. Hashtag vote for Jelly. Get his cat in Minecraft. That would be so cool. And my music stopped again. What the heck, man? Why are you stopping? Loop us out. That's so annoying. Okay. I think I got it this time. I finally got the extra. You finally got the extra block. It's been 10 minutes. I'm so happy you caught. The what? Oh. Yeah, man, I'm talking. I'm not paying any attention. Saluvov, thank you for the follow. I think I totally butchered your name, and I am sorry about that, but thank you for the follow, man. Welcome. Yep, let's go and jump up here. Do you have 3 screens? Heck yeah, I do, man. We got one screen right here with chat on it. We got that screen over there with the internet and the music and Discord. And we got this screen right here with the good old mining of the crafting. Rock said they probably won't vote on just one cat for 114, but do a special color of a cat that wasn't shown. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? I kind of hope they do a cat, though, but we'll see. Lucas, go to bed. Guys, nobody listen to Lucas. He's not here. Make him go to bed. This is going to be very difficult trying to get everything out to there. The legend returns. Ooh, we got the 5 bits. Hey, thanks, man. It's only 6 a.m. Oh, sorry. You got another 4 hours till you go to bed. That's right. I want the Sphinx cat, honestly, if we can't have Jelly. Yeah, no, I feel you. The Sphinx would be pretty dope. You guys will got to help me bug Scar, though. I still got to find somebody to help, come and join me on the world tour for episode 150. And I figure it's 150, so we got to get somebody big in there if possible. So if you guys got any connections with Scar, you got to head him up for me. Because I have no idea who the guest is going to be for that episode yet. I'm still playing the field there to try and figure out who's going to join me for it. I got a few ideas, though, so we will see what happens. Why did I put that there? I thought that was insight. Let's go ahead and put a diorite down there. Let's see. We do that guy, and that guy, and that one. Let's go back and sleep here real fast. Hey, look, the fish in the water. Totally not lagging out, thanks. I should be the guest. Terraforming collab, that would be fun. Everybody go blow up Scar's comments. Episode 150 features Coda. Hey man, if you want to see Coda pictures, you gotta go to the Twitter. Coda is on Twitter at least once a week. At least. If you didn't see the picture of him in a rain jacket. We had Exuma, DocM, and CupFam join the server tours. Hey, yeah, man. That's pretty cool, though. It's cool that you're able to get them in there, at least. It's hard for the little guys to be noticed, though. If you're not, it's hard to get into, like, those bubbles of people, so. Terraforming is legit the only thing I'm good at in Minecraft. Hey, I can't say that's not true for me, too. Featuring the legend Lucas. No, we'll get some collabs with you guys or we'll get some videos in with you guys if you want to once the community server gets booted up and ready to go. Figured that'd be kind of a fun way to, if we're doing some base tours or things, if anybody wants to join, well, touring around their base. I figured that would be the good time to do it. Let's see if we can't go ahead and get ourselves all the way up here real fast. We want to start with some andesite and bring ourselves in like so. Make a little bit of empty spaces right there. And we can go ahead and do just you and you. And come on. Can we, please? Right there. Perfect. Got it. Then we bring our cobblestone back in. Nope, extra block. I'm good at making giant designs and sculptures and stuff in creative mode. Hey, yeah. I remember seeing old videos on YouTube where Notch and Dinnerbone collabed with people, Minecraft mostly. Yeah. Yeah, back when Minecraft was a smaller game, like, they had the option to do that. If they did that today, that would be... I could see them doing it with a few people, but I think they'd have to be very, very careful about the ones that they collab with, because it could cause a lot of, like, publicity issues. Or not publicity issues, but, like, issues with, like, who they favor and things like that, just because the community is so large now. People would probably be more upset that they didn't do it with a certain person instead, which is a bummer because it'd be cool to see their input on players' creations within the game. Since weed got legalized fully in Canada, what's your take on it to use? I do not live in Canada, and I am gonna avoid that topic because it's supposed to be family friendly here, man. If you run into me at a bar in Seattle, you're welcome to ask that. I like to go with the same topic that how Wells Night approaches all of those types of topics. He's like, if you run into me somewhere where it's where I'm just chilling and having a drink or just hanging out, you can ask those things then. But publicly on here, I'm not comfortable talking about that stuff. I've seen Notch on the server I used to play on back in the day. That's pretty cool. Servers TBA, fingers crossed, is after November this year since senior year college is crazy, man. Dude, Volcano, I feel you, man. Senior year, actually, that's a lie. Senior year for me was a joke. I had classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, both semesters. I did not do anything my senior year. My senior year was spent playing video games with friends. And doing frogs. Doing good work for the children. You know me, guys. That's what I'm here for. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get all these blockies gathered up here. It's cool, right? Any tips for an aspiring computer science major? Have you heard of the website Stack Overflow? All I can say with computer science, the biggest thing you can do is do your own personal projects. Whatever you can do, if you're slightly confused on anything related to the topic, you need to go in, do your own personal projects, and go to your professor's office hours, because if programming doesn't come to you naturally, you're going to struggle a lot, and the only way to beat that, and the only way to get better at it, is to do it consistently. So in that case, you'll want to... Unfortunately, I spent most of my time on Stack Overflow. That is not unfortunate, man. That is a great resource. Stack Overflow is my favorite website. I still use that. I use that website probably twice a week for work. So if you think it's like a cheater website or anything like that, that is an industry standard. I can tell you that much. People use that thing all the time. It's everywhere. There's so much useful information on there. There's so many people on there who are willing to help with you and like finishing up what or helping you figure out your projects, because it's like a community built up around that. So go on my website and talk to people in your major. They're a great resource. Yeah, work with your friends, work with your study groups, things like that. Biggest thing you can do is go to your professors. Even ask them if you're not good at coming up with your own personal projects to do that type of stuff. Ask your professor to be like, hey, I'm struggling with this. Can you give me something that I can learn to work on it and kind of improve it moving forward? And they always have like extra projects like in their back that they didn't use for some reason, but they'd be more than happy to give that out to you. And if you ever need a letter of recommendation for a job later on, that is an amazing resource to have. Is if you have a professor who's like, this guy went above and beyond. He was always trying to get more work to do because he wanted to really learn and show that he had learned the material. But yeah, so that'd be the big recommendations for me, is just spending the time to actually like figure out what you know and what you don't know, and really focusing on trying to do that. And also, like, if there's some areas for you that don't make sense, this is just life in general, like that's fine. You can always struggle in a few areas and be totally okay. So all I can say is just keep trying, keep working at it, and it pays off in the end. Learn C++ in your free time, specifically be good at pointer manipulation. You'll be ahead of 90% of the other students. Pointer manipulation and yeah, just general recursion. Just so the recursion topics are really, really useful. And if you haven't started college yet and you're just trying to figure out things to focus on, just work on like C# is actually great. C++ is good. C# builds on top of it, and it's a little bit more industry standard for programming language to be using in like C language at least. So that's a pretty good one to be learning as well. It's really, really similar. You see, I'm enlisted in the Marine Corps. You guys are all too smart for me. Hey, man. I almost went to the Air Force Academy, so I feel ya. I was going to go to Air Force and play water polo for them, actually. And then I ended up not. But that's another story. Yeah, I've dabbled in JavaScript, Python, Java. Should I continue on those, or C++ and C#? So probably when you get to college, your first year will be either all C++ and C languages, or it'll be all JavaScript. But if you understand Java, C actually isn't too hard to get from there. They all build on top of each other. So I would say focus on that one. And mess around with C# a lot. C# you'll find is really similar, especially if you can get access to Visual Studio. But yeah. Honestly, that's how war should be, water polo. There's a movie on that. Hey, Chilled44, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome. There's been one water polo movie ever made, and it was a historical documentary on a match between Croatia and Russia back during World War II. And it's called, I think it's called Blood in the Water. I haven't seen it myself, but I've heard it's real gruesome. And it's like historically accurate for what actually happened when they were playing the game. So, if you guys want to go watch a really crazy documentary about a sport, there you go. Am I the only one who's not in high school yet? I don't know, man. There's a lot of younger people on the YouTube side. I think it's a little too late for them to be really joining up for the Twitch stream because it's pretty late in the evening. Or early in the morning for most people, so. You're just the lucky duck. Java is good to know, but it's going to make the other languages super easy. Yeah. Why not design a game? So actually what my dream job would be is, you know, if this whole YouTube thing doesn't work out, would actually be to get into 3D modeling and terrain creation. So like creating 3D worlds, so like the worlds that like Skyrim is made off of, like creating those environments, like really focusing on the landscaping, the nature, and like storytelling through that type of stuff. Like that's something that's always been huge for me. So I've been thinking about doing that, and I'm actually kind of practicing that on my own end, just kind of learning it myself. So that's kind of my goal right now, is to really focus on that type of stuff and really go forward with that and actually the way I want to do programming involved with it and kind of the more game creation stuff is actually kind of turning that into my own like engine, kind of similar to like generate terrain. Because if I can create an engine that generates terrain and actually like does it really well, like I think that'd be really fun to do. So that's kind of a pet project I'm working on when like I'm like done with all my YouTube stuff for the week and kind of working on those things, and just kind of going forward with it. I've been messing around with it a lot. So it's 5 p.m. for me. Hey, well, lucky you. I just want to become an architect. Dude, there's a lot of math involved with being an architect. It's a very cool career. I wanted to go into it a lot, but there's too much math for me. Let's go ahead and do some action right like that. That creates a weird shape. Let's go into you, and like that. Mixed up. Whoop. Hello. Into the ground. Back to the bed, to the bed, to the bed. Quick, there's too much andesite cobble and that wall needs more stone. Which is, I'll go back and look at the segment for it, but we're working on it, man. It's supposed to be I like these being a bit darker, because you got to remember the bottom 2 or 3 blocks are actually going to be covered by stone brick. So we got to remember that that'll actually be covered. So it'll look a little bit lighter when it's fully done. Hey man, if I got any chemistry questions, I'll be sure to hit you up, because I think chemistry for me was that subject that just never made any sense. And I think high school chemistry, I got a C+. I had to take 2 courses of it in college, and I got a C- in one, and I got a D+ in the other, but because it wasn't related to my major, I could still graduate. So. Ooh, that is a lot. Yeah, maybe we do need to bring a little bit more stone down to that guy. You might be onto something here, Volcano. Let's go ahead and go out here. I think we forgot to bring the stone down. You right, man, you right. Let's go and do some of that action. Yeah, we can do a little bit there. That'll help it out, I think. Dang right. I'm lucky because I'm actually I actually is lucky. They okay. Now I was like, we're blah 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 blah. Oh no, okay. All right, what do we got going on over here? Now we got. So we finished this whole side. It took about an hour to do texture variation on that side. So I'm thinking my goal is probably going to be, guys, get from here to there, because that'll probably take us another 10-15 minutes. And then we'll be close to the... Sorry, there's a very loud car going by in the background, but that'll put us close to 2 hours, and I think that for me tonight is probably going to do it, because I got to wake up and get to work in the morning. I still got to deal with the Doge. Doji needs some stuff done tonight. Hey, Night Hero kids, thanks for hanging out, man, and thank you for the follow, dude. You have a great evening, or night, or... You have a good sleep. There we go. Not creepy at all. Let's go ahead and do that. Bring you up to there. Do you. Bam, bam, bam. Make it look all random and fancy smashy. Random. Haha. We'll go ahead and bring this stuff all the way down throughout here. Bring in some of our cobble stone like that. And then we can go and bring you up like there. We can go ahead and do that one right there and there. Anyone have any fun games on the computer in Minecraft? I like it, Born. I like it. A big one for me recently, I've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley. I talked about that earlier in the stream, but Stardew Valley for me has been my big non-Minecraft game to play, and I've actually been getting back into StarCraft 2 a little bit. I've been messing around with that again. I used to play StarCraft 2 so much. I used to play that game like religiously. But fun fact, I've made more money off of StarCraft 2 than I've made so far off of YouTube in total. There you go. There's your fun real life fact for the day. Let's go ahead and do some of this action there. We're going to put that guy. Mountain Blade Bannerlord, Star Bandicoot, World of Warcraft. Which games are you most excited for, fWhip? Honestly, dude, am not excited for a whole lot of games that are coming out in the future. I'm excited for the new Minecraft updates, but I haven't really looked at a whole lot of other ones, so that I never really did it. If you're into shooters, Garden Warfare 2 is pretty good. Yeah. I almost achieved the pro StarCraft 2 player, Lucas. So when StarCraft 2 originally came out, the top 200 players in the entire thing at the end of the first season were moved into the Grandmaster League. I was ranked 207th. I missed it by 7 places, and that's because I had a water polo tournament, so I stopped playing for a while so I could train for the tournament, and my MMR dropped, so I dropped a few rankings because I couldn't play for a while. And that is my sad story of why I didn't go pro in StarCraft. Not even Red Dead Redemption. I don't have an Xbox or a PlayStation, so I can't play Red Dead. Unfortunately. I would have been excited for it. I would have probably have picked it up. I guess Cyberpunk is one I'm excited for, but that's not going to be up for a while. Excited for the new Elder Scrolls game whenever that thing releases in 2025 or whatever the heck the year is going to be for it. Those ones I'm definitely interested in. Come on. There we go. What the heck? Nerd. Alright, you have a good night, man. Thank you for stopping by, dude. No, I'm put stone there. Let's go and do you. And then we can go and pick you up. Do bam, bam. We can do that guy right there. Gotta get on the Discord. I hope you have Jiu-Jitsu because it's my favorite fight. Sorry, man. No Jiu-Jitsu in the thing. I do indeed. One of the best early friends. I could never be a pro gamer. I'm not dedicated enough. It was a lot of work. I was lucky because I kind of naturally was good at the game. Like I picked up StarCraft again, like I was saying, I've been playing it for a while, and I've already have fought from Bronze League up to the Diamond League, so I'm one away from getting back into Master League, which then the next would be the Grandmasters. And I played 50 games, and currently right now I'm 37-13. So I don't know. Those games for me always they just make sense. I don't know what it is about them. I think it's the computer science mind that I got going on. But those games just make sense for me. Whoa, now Whip, don't start flexing us. No, I don't think I would ever want to be a professional gamer. There's too much stress involved with that dang thing. We forgot to do that top section. And back down. And pillar up here. What even is StarCraft? It's a Blizzard game, dude. It is built by the Blizzard Entertainment. They make the Worlds of Warcrafts. They make the Diablos. They make the Overwatches and the Hearthstones. And what else do they have? Warcraft 3, best game ever. It's a lot of fun to learn, and whenever I learn stuff, I teach to my friends so then I get better understanding it. That's honestly the best way to learn something. If you know something well enough to teach it to somebody else, you're golden. You're good. But if you can't teach it correctly, then you probably shouldn't have even tried in the first place. So it's kind of it's a give or take. RTS, but in space. Sparkcrest is whatever you call Age of Empires. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I think I'm at the point where I'm talked out. Quick sec here. All right, let's get down this guy. It's not a dice game because it's through computers. It's basically a game of how fast can you click your mouse. How fast can you accurately click your mouse? There we go. That's the way it works. It's the part that I enjoy from it is how much multitasking and thought you have to have in it. I can never follow pro StarCraft programs. There's just so much going on. Exactly. Like that's. See, I watch those games and I'm just like, oh, he did this at this point. He did that by that seconds there. Oh, I should copy that and use that in my own strategy moving forward. Like, oh, he saw that coming out of the corner of his eye right there when he flashed there for a second. Okay, cool. Like, but I'm just good at strategy games. Yeah, I mean, whatever works, right? I forgot this one still. I swear I came back and did it. All right, there we go. That one's all fixed up now, finally. Huh. Yeah, I have a problem with clicking intensely kills the hands. Yeah, I got one of the fancy Corsair mice that when I really try getting into a game, if I get super hyped into it, my actions per minute in StarCraft was typically at about, I'd say the I'd say probably average about 200 actions per minute. So like that's more than 3 clicks per second. We're gonna run through and get all these blocks because I want to keep as much of it as we can because we're gonna be using a lot of it. Hello stuff down here. It's not worth getting in there because now I gotta figure out a way out of here. Oh crap. Cool. No, we're stuck. Get me out. Pro is 400 APM. Yeah. Yeah, Pro for StarCraft is probably the 300 range right now. It's slowed. The game slowed down a little bit because the meta's kind of forced you into a faster early game, so your actions count for more. So there's no longer that early 30-40 second period at the start of the game where you're just like spam clicking your mouse and getting like 900 actions per minute and bumping your average super high because you're straight into doing actions. But yeah, it's the actions per minute in that game is ridiculous. We're going to go ahead and finish up this one right here, guys, and I think I'm actually going to call it a night. We'll go ahead and finish one up real fast and try and get this thing done. You should watch the RuneScape PvP video. Yeah, RuneScape just has so much needless clicking. It's the same way like League of Legends players, they're like, my APM is like 300 actions per minute, and then they're just sitting there like, basically like clicking the same spot, like like clicking the same spot right there, and it's just like, what do those clicks do? They don't do anything for you. I get very frustrated when people are like, my stuff is this fast. I am so fast at the game. And it's just like, okay, but like, the real stat to look at is your useful actions per minute. Like, if you're not looking at the useful actions per minute, like, none of it matters. You just broke my heart. Hey, I'm just saying, man. I'm just speaking the truth. Who's your favorite MMA fighter? I don't watch MMA at all, I'll be honest with you. I could probably not name anybody. I've never been big in the boxing or the MMA fights or anything like that, so never been my cup of tea, really. Mixed martial arts, it's basically like the cage fighting stuff you'll see on ESPN every once in a while. I just did an APM test, I did 100, I got 100. Gotta bring up those numbers, man. This is a child's play. I'm just messing with you. Wait. How'd you get in here? What are you doing, Mr. Sheepy? Hey, you can stand there. Bye forever, Mr. Sheepy. Alrighty, let's go ahead and start working our way up the side of this game. WWE, that's probably not very good. It's like WWE except not staged. No, we want this. No, we want to do that. MMA at WWE. When I episode, why is my tower buying? Hey man, I'm just saying, there was a random sheep in there. I did not put it there. I do not know how the sheep got into the tower. Look pretty good though. I think we did some good work today. I'll tell you guys what though, we're gonna finish up this last one. I think tomorrow we're gonna pick up where we left off and work on finishing up the tops of this guy. So I think before the stream I'll do a little bit of work getting all those materials together, because I think that's spruce wood, spruce fences, and a bunch of dark oak stairs, some oak logs, some cobblestone stairs. We probably have all the materials for that actually. Maybe not the white concrete. There's the Fortnite person. Steeler fan, I'm sorry, man. That game has never been installed on anything that I own. How'd you get so good at building? I've been playing Minecraft forever, dude. I've been playing Minecraft for a long time, and I've really tried to be a strong builder and just practice. One is practice. Two, inspiration sources is huge. If you can find a good thing that you like recreating, if you can find a style that you're comfortable with, work with that style and then grow from that. Don't like force yourself to stay in that style, but expand off of it and you'll be amazed by what you can accomplish. But big parts are honestly, ooh, we need to bring some stone in there. Just kind of learning and messing with it. Honestly, it really sucks to say that. It'd be like, that kind of sounds like a cop-out answer, but it's really true. It's like you just got to put in a lot of time and work towards it. Like if we go back and look at the original buildings we have in this world, they're nothing compared to those guys, and this world's only been around for a year and a half. Fortnite is no way a King of the Hill ripoff. No, it's a freaking ripoff of the original Minecraft Hunger Games. There we go. Minecraft was the first Hunger Games. And Weird Mayo, thank you for that follow, man, and welcome to the stream. Alright, guys. I think that is gonna do it for today, though. Thank you guys all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you guys are excited to have the streams return in here for the next little while at least. I'll figure out a more permanent stream solution going forward because I'm having way too much fun with it to not stream. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching tonight. I really do appreciate all of the new follows. Thank everybody for the bits. That was super awesome. You guys are killing it recently. All the support everywhere has been crazy. So yeah, same time tomorrow night. We'll be on then. We'll be doing all that stuff. It'll be super fun. We'll be working on finishing up the rest of this guy here. Starting with texturing the outside, then doing the top. 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I think that's GMT -8 right now. But yeah. And then Friday, we'll carry on from there. Whatever's left, we'll work on that. And then Saturday, we'll do a big stream and project of digging up a bunch of stuff and kind of working on the canals in the city. So yeah, if you'd like to get recognition and noticed by other builders like on Hermitcraft, you looking to building for servers, I'll message you. Hey man, go for it. I'm a little too busy to do any consistent work, but yeah, I'm interested to hear it. Yeah, 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all next time. Thank you again for hanging out. And I will catch you on the flip side. I did it. I had to. Y'all have a great night. See you guys.